No mai, hara mai, hoki mai, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to day one of competition of the Māori Women's Softball Tournament here at Te Rūnanganui o Te Atiawa. Te Aroha Māori Softball Tournament ki Waiwhetu. Oh, kia mau te wehi. Wow, simply fantastic. Here in Game 3 on day one, it'll be Te Raukura taking on Te Aroha. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, and joining us, the most experienced in the booth here today, especially on the diamond, that's for sure, Zawana Arana. Kia ora, ho.
Kia ora, wasn't that lovely to see our tamariki out there with their mums taking on the challenge?
Beautiful, simply tahua indeed. Well, let's have a look at the two teams that are going to play in this matchup here. Te Raukura will be on the right side of the diamond. They will be batting first in their grey tops, and it'll be Te Aroha that will take the field in their black tops here for this game. So just haven't quite got their last names. Got to get their first names for Te Aroha. Do you want to have a go at introducing the defensive lineup for Te Aroha as they take the field for us?
Defensively, we have on the mound Janice Bourne.
Oh, is that last game? Oh, that's the last game. Oh no, that's that team. Okay, well, it's this team here in the field.
There we go.
Yeah, cool.
So we've got Janice pitching to Mere. Then over at first base we've got Hurawai. Second base Savannah. Third base we have Destiny. Shortstop Cody, Cindy Portai's daughter. Kia ora, Cody. Over in left field we've got Courtney. Centre field Roimata. And right field Roxanne.
Fantastic. That's the Te Aroha side out there in the field. And Te Raukura will take the batting first there. Offensive lineup for Te Raukura. Rūnganui Luke Royal will lead off the pitcher. Kiri Inoke Wanata will be hitting two today, the second base woman. Dr. Lara Andrews will be in the 3 spot, followed by the big hitting Palace Potter, who'll be catching in today's match. Jordan Mooma will be at first base, hitting 5 today. Shao Bidwell's at third base, she's hitting 6. Waiapu Tangiano, is it Waiapu? Yeah, Waiapu Tangiano is at right field. She's hitting 7 today for Te Raukura. Ayla Toman and Jalen Rawari rounds out the batting order for Te Raukura. Te Aroha, Te Raukura, what do you expect to see today, Zavana?
Well, I'd like to see the big hitter, as you say, Palace Potter, get some timing on the slower pitching.
You know, sometimes the slower pitching can be the hardest, can't it?
It can. Certainly does test a good hitter.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, just like on quick pitching.
Well, here we go. Fastball 45 will start the clock. Our officials out there on the field will be Larry Schultz behind home plate. Gavin Shepherd out there on the field. Our two Kaiwa umpires in this one. Great to have their services as see Te Raukura first pitch stealing Zavana. Hard ball.
And there goes the ball down out into centre field. Runner from 2 turning. RBI single for Rūnganui Luke Royal.
No mucking around. First pitch steal. Second pitch drive for Luke Royal. Te Raukura off to a fly.
You will see a lot more stealing. No disrespect to the Te Aroha side, not as experienced as the team they are playing. Get it, have a go.
Yeah. That's part of the incentive of fastball footy fight. It's all about having a go, isn't it?
It is. It's sped up, which makes it more enjoyable. More stealing, more hitting, more thinking. It's a great short form of softball.
Bit of breeze out there today, but I tell you what, Zavana, you're a test of this. The weather 2 days ago here at Te Awa Kairangi and wasn't the best. So what have you done? I don't know what kind of care you said to give us this weather here, but how good.
For Wellingtonian, it was just a stiff breeze, really. But no, yeah, there was a lot of damage being done. The Waiwhetu Hill got closed, which caused a lot of traffic. But I'm sure all those closures were just due to the safety of people. As you can see, a lot of people working from home that day as well from the central city. Can only assume that's because high rises and glasses. So just a lot of safety things put in place, and I think it worked out okay.
It sure did indeed. So top of the first innings here, Te Raukura the lead. Squeeze play attempt. Schultz behind the dish. Fix that early foul ball. Just remembered I was doing the scoreboard, see?
Unsuccessful attempt, squeeze play. At least it went foul ball, which also protected the runner from free.
All right, Andrews.
Plays off the high pitch.
Very first professional softball player from out of Aotearoa is Andrews. Running bunt.
Squeeze play, Lara coming across, obviously a ball, but she knew her running was coming, so she had to get rid of it. Job well done. Rewind. Go again.
Zavana, Lara's backstory, this kid from Waiwhetu, or from the Te Awa Kairangi here, finds her way. Had her ball, and that'll dunk into centre field. One will come in, and hustle back to third here. A good drive by Andrews to centre field, but a great story also, Zavana, about her maybe not loving school, but finding her way and then ending up getting a degree in the United States, all through Poiuka softball.
Lara hailing from Petone. Certainly took her opportunity. She'll be the first one to tell you that she wasn't academically gifted as in the sport, but it actually came down just to hard work.
Right.
Just knuckling down, had an opportunity, and she took it with both hands.
Inside of the hands, they go the lead runner. And the runner is there first.
Great to see Lara still sliding. We wouldn't want anything different.
No. But one thing I've been always amazed by Lara, you touched on the work ethic, but her ability, just through sheer sheer determination and not willing to give in. You see that in a game in the soccer field, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. It's quite simple. She puts her head to something and she's going to give it the full hog. A lot of our young athletes that go over to the States, obviously it's a great opportunity for them. But at some stage they do come home. Well, Lara decided to stay and do the full doctorate and everything else. Down between the third and shortstop gap.
A nice drive to the left side, as you mentioned. And I'll tell you what, I'm quite excited to see what Jordan Mumu's going to produce this year. What I've seen today of her so far, she can hit.
She certainly can. Mother of two.
Yeah.
Didn't go to Makassar with the team. Obviously, kids came first. Just a sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, down to first base as well. So at the moment, Te Raukura are pushing all the right buttons.
It was a good opportunity for Coach Portai to get our younger members in and just to work on set plays, making sure that those sacrifice bunts do go down.
Bunt is down. Oh, comes off the glove. This might be a squeeze. We'll wait for the umpire.
Did she catch that and glove it to home plate, Chopper?
That would have been a double. Yeah, maybe. I didn't see the umpire. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for it. They're asking him a question. Yes, he's nodded. Squeeze play. So 2 runs, 5-0. This might be a squeeze. We wait for the umpire. Asking for the squeeze play a number of times in this first innings already. How exciting!
Absolutely. That's Cindy's game. She was an aggressive player. She'll be an aggressive coach. Every opportunity. And it's good practice. It's only start of the season, but to fine-tune the skills getting, further down the line, and obviously the club nationals that we all aim for.
Inside out swing from Tobin, looking to get the lead runner into 3, but it will allow Te Raukura to push Mumu across for their 6th run here in the top of the first innings.
Good play by Destiny at third base, taking that lead runner. Out of the zone.
Bring up the bat here. The left fielder for Te Raukura, Kalen Rawiri.
Good looking corner, just missed.
1-1 the count here. Denise Horn on the hill.
Got herself 3 balls for a walk. Jalen chocks down to first base, loads them up.
That's one of the differences in fastball 45 too, isn't it? 3 balls or what does that do in the mindset of the pitcher and then of the batter?
Well, the pitcher's got to stay ahead at all counts, no matter as much as they can. And then the hitter, you haven't got time to muck around. Sometimes, we might take that first pitch just to get the eye in. It's about you've got to make sure that you're ready every pitch. All players we fade. Fast pitch, you've got to stay on.
Got to stay on and be ahead of the batter. 1-1 the count. Squeeze attempt again. 6-7, 6-7. Did you just see the umpire? It's 2 for a squeeze play anyway. Larry Schultz behind the dish, calling her safe. And it looked like a rendition of what the kids are all doing. I don't get that 6-7 thing, by the way. I'm not too sure about it.
Unfortunately, the catcher dropped the ball at the plate. Would have been a nice out, but however it wasn't. It was a good another good squeeze play. Everybody enjoying their stuff out there.
That's what it's about, isn't it? Having fun, enjoying it. The weather has turned around.
That's right. There's always got to be an element of fun.
Yeah. So 1-2 the count here on the second basewoman, Kiri Inoka Uniata. Hutt hit ball, just sneaks through the 5-6 hole. 1 comes in, 2 comes in, and Te Raukura now with a firm lead here in the first innings.
Good base running by Rawiri there. Not watching the ball, good turn at third, coming home.
Andrews punches one down the line. He'll turn the corner. Allow another run to come in for Te Raukura here in the top of the first innings. 11 so far. And all that can be said about this Te Raukura team as well.
Still won't be happy with it. That's good pitching. Don't put it anywhere close to the middle.
We talked about off the top of the shop, one of the things you were looking forward to seeing was Dallas Potter and hopefully make some strong contact. Fresh off her international trip. And she stays hot. She drives us to centre field.
Play at 3.
So runners at the corners here for Te Raukura. Potter at 1, Andrews at 3. Bring up to bat here, Jordan Mumu.
Strike 1.
Savannah, Fastball 45, well, maybe not this version, but there used to be a version similar to that back in the day. What do you think the advantages of playing a fast-paced game of softball?
Well, in particular in hitting. Oh, nice drive up the middle.
Stays hot, does Mumu, drives this one to centre right, turns it into a double, and they'll try push 2 runs across. That is great base running from Inoka Winiata.
Nice 2-back drive there to bring in 2 runs. So yeah, the hitting side of it, because you can't be picky, and because there's always going to be runners on, there's always a job to do. So it just allows you to get really, really involved. Outfield fly to 9. Perhaps the wind caught that one.
Yeah, tough one, swirling wind out there.
Still going.
Looking to turn it into a triple. Don't know if they've got that rule at the Fastball 45 of this particular tournament. There is an opportunity normally you can declare in an innings.
I believe so.
Yeah, maybe an opportunity if they can.
15,
Yeah,
that might be
that.
enough.
Yeah. Ball down the line.
This is the good thing. No disrespect to the opposition, but the pitching's not as quick or as much movement as they're used to. But that allows the hitter to still keep their level of play.
Yes.
Not over swinging, not swinging too early, too late, and just getting some timing. So there is still advantages of playing slower pitching for a hitter.
If you're in the Wellington area, ladies and gentlemen, come on down to the Whiti Park here at the Waiwhetu. Fantastic facilities. They've got all the vendors here today. 2 diamonds of action running here in the Fastball 45 tournament for our woman. Wahine Māori tournament.
Outfield 5 to 7.
And that'll be a double play to complete the innings. Not before Te Raukura get themselves off to a start here. It can only be said pretty impressive. And we'll be back with the bottom of the first in just a moment, and maybe a special player to talk to as well. And welcome back, no more hukamai, to Waiwhetu here for the Māori Women's Softball Tournament. Brought to you by Te Rūnanganui o Te Atiawa. Of course, the Aroha Māori Softball Tournament. Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, Savannah Aranga in here to enlighten us on this great game of Fastball 45. Savannah, I know we're only halfway through the first innings. Your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I'm looking for Te Aroha to get a couple of hits away here, because they are some good hitters in that team. So they've got an opportunity here to perhaps get 1 or 2 back. Of course, we're starting off with Janice Morn.
Let's have a
outside.
look at the offensive lineup for our visiting team. Te Aroha here for us. As you mean, it's Horn leading off, and then the rest of their batting order.
Meri Kaiwana, she'll be in it. She's on deck. And then Waiwhetu, who's in on the dugout at third hitter. Savannah Lennon Warner will be in fourth. Fifth, Destiny Savage, who's out at third base. Cody Porto in at 6. Courtney Monk at 7. Waimata Hawea will be at 8. And then Roxanne Awatiri will be in at 9.
Well, there you go. That's the batting order for Te Aroha. Te Raukura now. Defensively, left to right in the outfield. They've made a couple of changes, so I'll try and pick them up for you as best as I can out there. But they originally had at left field was Jalen Rawiri. I think she's still out there. She is indeed. Centre field is Ayla Toman. She's still out there. Right field for them is Waiwhetu Tangi Ano. Hock on a third base for Te Raukura was Michelle Bidwell. Starting shortstop is Lara Andrews, and she is still out there indeed. Kitty Inoka Winiata is at second base. First base is Jordan Mumu. Behind the dish is Pally Potter, and on the hill is Rūnanganui Luke Royal.
That last hitter, excuse us, was Meri Kaiwana. Up to bat now is Hurawai Murehu. Runners on 1 and 2.
Fouls back over the top of our commentary position. See here in the backdrop of the Tarawa Softball Club rooms right there is the valley of Te Awa Kairangi, Hutt Valley.
And Hurawai comes in with a hit down the line. Foul ball.
Just about stays in. That would have been trouble with a capital T.
Portai and Janice on second and first base. Rūnganui Luke to Potter.
Goes back. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes here. Bottom of the first innings. Aroha looking to try and get themselves on the scoreboard.
One ball, 2 strikes. No, oops. Thought that was a bit low, Hurawai. Great call, Blue.
Harry Schultz behind the dish. Picking that one up for us. So then strikeout taken.
Savannah up to bat. Straight in there, first pitch. Infield fly to second base. Easily taken by Kitty.
No mucking around, but that'll do us through one complete. It is Te Raukura leading here going into the second inning. 15 minutes. Well, kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Waiwhetu, Te Whiti Park here on day one of competition of Te Rūnanganui o Te Atiawa, Te Aroha Māori Women's Softball Tournament. Te Raukura leading 15 runs to nil. And they will have a go here at the top of the second innings, and it'll be Ayla Toman will lead off, followed by Jalen Rawiri, and top of the shot, Rūnganui Luke Royal, 1, 2, and 3 here for Te Raukura. Up, just out of the reach of the shortstop. And maybe a chance to skid on home, and they will indeed. Foot race. Of course, the two-runner start here in the innings, being the second innings of Fastball 45. Zavana.
This game's getting away a bit. What are we calling out there, Blue? Back to one. Last ball. Oh, what happened there, Chopper?
Yeah, I think she's out. Well, it looks, she's been told to leave the field, so we've got that down as an out. Maybe she'd walked off the base too quick before or something. Either way, one away here, one runner in.
Oh, and that's it.
Safely down the first base, allows another run in here for Te Raukura. Top of the second innings. New pitcher in for Te Aroha 2 here. Try and get that number for you and we'll let you know who it is. Hard hit ball.
Good weighted hands there. Royal. So, Chopper, what's happening with that fast 45 that we had for the provincials?
Yeah, no, really.
Heard anything there?
No, nothing at the moment. But as you know, we had some real traction with the game with Fastball 45, especially when Sky were involved, and they funded the program and games across the country and regional winners to get to the grand final. So. Yeah, I hope that there's some talk, and we've just got a new lead in Top New Zealand, some talk about bringing that format back, because from my experience, the game of Fastball Footy started getting people talking about the game that weren't involved with softball. That's a cool thing.
It was good, and of course, like all sports know, you need a little bit of funding for these things to work. But it was a great tournament sponsored by Sky there.
It was indeed, and this one pops up into no woman's land. Looking to turn the corner to come home on it. And Sydney Potai, head coach, heads up, base running. She sends it straight away.
Te Aroha with the one down. Te Raukura, runners on 1 and 2. Lara Andrews up again.
Experienced campaigner. Lara, we touched on her journey from Te Awa Kairangi to the United States, back.
Infield fly.
I call the batter out on an infield fly. For those that are new to softball, that rule applies to save the fielding team. But boy, you can't save yourself from Ayla Toman. That's outstanding as she will sail in. The batter is out, but Ayla Toman isn't, and she runs all the way around to score. That's impressive.
It is. Good base running. Never mind what the defensive team is doing. Carry on with your job.
Hello. So we're just talking about that infield fly. That is if there's a runner on 1 and 2. Ball gets popped up, and it's catchable around the general infield area. And the umpire can call them out straight away. This one's hit. Oh, what a catch!
Great catch.
Wow, oh wow. We're going to stay with you here, Zavana. That's cool. When you see stuff like that, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. It inspires you when players like that
fantastic.
pull one in.
Sydney Portai on the screen here. Tell us a little bit about her.
Experienced campaigner, like I said earlier, very aggressive in her approach. Always just wanting the best for her players. Old school.
Yeah? When you say old school, what do you mean?
Auntie Knowles. There's a certain standard our generation have.
Yeah.
The new player these days are a bit different. But that's part of coaching. You've got to adjust, which she will. But, had a few years away from the game, but back in it now. Lovely to see her back and contributing.
It sure is indeed. It's simply fantastic. You know, you talk about old school, new school, young school, what do you want to call it? It looks like here we are. Well, this is going to be kind of fun. So this innings, we've got a chance, Savannah, to talk to the starting shortstop, Dr. Lara Andrews out there. Lara, have you got us?
Oh, kia ora.
How good. How good. I've always wanted to do this, Lara. Mate, fastball 45, how good?
Oh, man, best part of softball. So good to get out here and play softball on our community grounds, community grounds, and with our whānau around, but cool to play some exciting modified softball as well. Nice.
I just won't talk to you in the which is about to pitch, Lars. Still waiting for you to get your timing, buddy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just taking our time, trying to see the ball. Got a variety of pitching speeds at this tournament. Just trying to make sure we have quality at bats, middle of the ball.
That's the one, bud. Quality at bats.
Yeah, double play, bro? Up the middle?
And for the listeners at home, a double play can also end the innings.
Bottom of the second innings here. Aroha batting.
Yep.
So it pops up, will go foul over the back of the screen. Lara, te Rūnanganui o te Atiawa and te Aroha Māori Women's Softball Tournament. How important is it having an event like this?
Oh, you know, for us it's about showcasing our game for our Māori athletes, giving them an opportunity to represent their iwi or their hapu or their tribe and come out here and do some things that are quite different to our modern softball. Here we go.
Here's some opportunities for some runs.
Oh, here we go. Hey, shot codes. Nice. And get people out here playing ball, eh? It's just so cool to be able to do this at home because, like I said, we don't get the opportunity to play at our home grounds. And you can see we've got 3 teams here from Te Aroha Softball. So we've got our P3s and our young ones coming up from the under 17s and 19s, and just so cool to get them exposed to this level of softball.
That's it, buddy? It is an opportunity to get our young ones involved. Whereas sometimes Saturday ball, they don't quite get the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. And for us as the tuakana, showing them what the top level looks like so that they know what they're working towards. And so they can see what good softball looks like so they can aspire to hopefully one day play at this level and maybe make softball better in the future.
Well done.
Oh, great whakaaro there. Lara Andrews, starting shortstop for Te Raukura, and of course, one of arguably best players to come out of this country. Pops up.
Let it go.
So first out, taking at third base. Lara, we've talked a little about in this broadcast already about your story coming from Te Awa Kairangi and going all the way to the United States for an amazing education in softball pedigree. What has that journey been like for you coming from here?
Oh, you know, it's a funny one because you go from playing on grass diamonds, shared facilities with other codes, and over to the States where you have your own softball stadium, you know, with mascots and canteens and music. Every time you go out to bat, you have your music, and it's a whole shindig. So, you know, keep it a bit humble, coming from New Zealand and wearing touch shoes to play softball, and you know, we're just out here giving softball everything we got and giving it our passion. And over there, what I learned was it's a business. There's a lot of money that goes into sport in the States, and there's a lot of investment into the facilities and resources. So, oh man, I was like a little kid at Disneyland, to be honest.
Squibbler as it goes down. And Lara, we'll give you the last words here as you come off the diamond, leading at the bottom of the second innings. Thank you so much, Lara. Anything you'd like to add?
Oh, thank you so much. Come down and watch, eh? Come down and support the community. We've got food and kai and coffee and all sorts down here. So come down, come watch some ball and join the fun.
Food, kai, and coffee. I hope that means there's some cream power somewhere. We'll find out. I bet you don't have those flash canteens in the United States. But what we've got Te Raukura and Te Aroha. 18 points to 2. Top of the third. Coming up next. Thanks, Lara Andrews.
Go on, 3, 3.
Welcome back. No Mai Hoki Mai here on day one of competition at the Māori Women's Soccer Tournament at Waiwhetu. 18 points to 2. Te Raukura leading Te Aroha here, top of the third innings. We loaded bases situation in the third and lifted, going back. Taken in the deep. And will allow a sacrifice fly run to come in here for Te Raukura. I'm Jason Gerbes, AK Chopper. And Zavana Aranga joining us in commentary for this one. Zavana, how good this Te Raukura team?
Good, so there's Jordy Mumu for an outfield fly RBI. And pass ball, run number 2 for this innings. Janice and Meta doing the best job they can. Well, the on-fire Te Raukura team. Track that first base, that's yours. Way to just throw the glove out there to take the out. They're all outs. Foul balls are all outs.
What a catch.
2 down for Te Aroha. Straight up the middle. 3 up, 3 down. Great innings by Te Aroha. Keeping Te Raukura honest.
Getting the job done here in the top of the third innings. Just the one run comes in. We'll be back with the bottom of the third. Te Aroha. Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the bottom of the third innings here. And it'll be a loaded basis for Te Aroha to get themselves, try and work their way into it. That's the cool thing about Fastball 45. You get this loaded bases innings and anything can happen, can't it?
Absolutely. You're just full of options. You squeeze play, single, double. It's just all on.
Apologies for you watching at home or wherever you're watching. The scoreboard was a little bit out. Got it corrected. 22-2 is the score going in the bottom of the third innings.
Janice is having a good at-bat. Couple tip-offs.
Hasn't looked too bad since you come onto the hill as well.
There we go.
So going back. Oh!
Tobin plucks that out of the sky. Opportunity at Shri. Miscommunication.
And it works the charm, and they'll pick up 2 runs here, Te Aroha.
Did she tag up?
Oh, just one.
Didn't see a thing.
Yeah. So Te Aroha pick up their third run.
She gets the extra with the pass ball.
Yeah.
This is where it's important for the Te Raukura team, that the standard that they're at, that they don't let their level drop.
Sure is indeed. Savannah, I asked Lara this question. I want to get your thoughts on it. Te Rūnanganui o te Atiawa, Te Aroha Māori women's softball event. How important is it? Not just to softball, but to Māori.
Considering the movement that's happening and the way things are going, it's very important. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, proud indeed, Savannah, and so should be proud. But it's cool, like the Māori sport. Well, that one just comes off the glove. Safely over to first base. Everyone's safe, so loaded bases now. Māori sport, and I've been to a couple of different Māori tournaments over the last few years. Hockey, the one, rugby league. The wider or the spirit of the event is something special, isn't it?
Absolutely. I've been to Māori rugby league tournaments and just the atmosphere that goes on there. You know, we're hoping this is only the second year running this tournament. Of course, we hope it only gets bigger and brighter.
Aye.
But you've got to start somewhere, and so, you know, hopefully eventually in the years to come there will be more numbers and there will be a bit more funding and there will be more and more and more. But this is it's always been a Māori community, will always be a Māori community, and so to have the opportunity to put our community showcasing a wonderful sport that's been part of this part of Te Aroha for a very, very long time is awesome.
Wow. Oh, wow, indeed. Well, we might have talked to Lara Andrews last inning. She talked with her glove there. Fine play, double play to finish the innings. That's the calibre of a Māori athlete who knows what they're doing, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's called, some people practice and some of us are just natural at it. So, but that's Lara all over. And another thing that I think that might be game chopper. Another thing I want to end here is a lot of things we forget is all the work that Lara does behind the scenes with our young people.
Aye.
And that goes from, 5 upwards. She's been involved with coming home and bringing her skills that she's learned overseas. And she's always a giver to the game and especially to our young people, not only our old. So just don't forget she's a full package.
She's a full package indeed, and so is Te Raukura. That'll do us through Game 3 here on Diamond 1, ladies and gentlemen, with Te Raukura running out 22 points to 3. A big match-up indeed. Your thoughts on the match before we talk about the next one?
That pretty much ended up where I thought it would. Again, no disrespect, but there's a level of play that I'm used for these girls to play. Te Aroha would have had fun all the same, playing against their mothers.
Aye.
Their old coaches, potentially whānau members, but we're all one. At the end of the day, we're all one. No matter where we play, we all want each other to win and be successful. So 22-3, good little run around. Te Raukura will be looking forward to the next game.
Will it indeed. I hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. Next one coming up starts at 2:30 here local time, so in 25 minutes. It'll be Te Awa Kairangi ki Uta taking on Te Raukura. A big match-up, trust me. Don't miss it. 2:30. We'll be back. Kia ora koutou katoa. Kia ora, Zamana.
Kia ora.